A complete degenerate, like you ain't even need to entertain. Not necessarily don't look at the bitch. Throw my dick in the highway. I just food for thought, seasoned in the sauce. You get that on my shit Sunday. If we playing chess with checkers, so we sitting at the front row at the bar game. Well, you let us like Tom Hanks when he played the bitch in the Sunday. Yeah, tell me where you been all day. Might take a trip up to Bombay. I know we living with none of y'all living, you know, they sitting where God stay. Yeah, I ain't cool with y'all, figuring out what to do with y'all. Tell me why all of your fake rappers ain't nothing but somebody's voodoo doll. I guess I have to stare at this really God. All of your slaves are black cattle. Soon as you pull out your bullshit, all you got to do is back pedal. If ain't a governmental something that you to this other country got a pack metal. Bitch, I made up to America, I've been here waiting for the small hat settle. Out the top of rockin' talking like we're coming forever. Ain't nobody stopping this weather. The atmosphere's got them rocking together. The birdies is rocking their feathers. Come here, girl. Take it all the way. Yeah, while your man's leather, you can turn right back into some damn gadgets. Why you always pocket watching in the middle of the game? Man, you always head hacking. Get you hooked right on the slave though, cause you niggas know I see the pan captain. All I get is applause and hands clapping. With clouds to step on, no matter how much they be. I still got a couple of counts I can step on, no matter how funny they be. At they beat, they gon' tell you how they got stepped on. Fucking around with the orange eggs and you're a yellow baby, this is how you can bet on. Never heard nothing like hands. It's that. You gon' be playing them demons away. Y'all just be doing whatever and going together like shit with your TV and J. You let the demons attack you and nobody back you, and that was just your DNA. You know that like going cycles are supposed to be water, so you should be staying your way. Yeah. Come here, girl. Take it all the way. Come here, girl. Our spirit going this way. Come here, girl. Take it all the way. You already devil or shaking your hips, how you mix to the beat. You ain't evil, but you be the one who they gave me the food I can eat. No WNBA basketball player, but you on my team, yeah. The characteristics that made me say, can that be you that I keep? Not only call me girl when you on the creep, I'm hoping that you is a freak. Yeah, you're a duo with God knows. Introduce myself to a new land, turn that shit into a poncho, fly box. Come here, girl. Take it all the way.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. One echo was in the 1200s. The first, the second echo, 1300. Lord of the Plains. Not the boss of the plains. Lord of the Plains. I said the Lord of the Plains, not the boss of the plains. Lord of the Plains. Flight boss. You don't know what I'm talking about. You thought I was talking about an airplane or something. Talk about my lands. And all of that. From the Great Lakes to the Great Plains to the Great Basins. I need back. All right, now let's check this out. We're going to get into some royal energies and stuff like that so y'all can understand what's going on in the world, where people stimulus and seeds is coming from. We helping everybody with their minds. Because that's a beautiful thing. It's like fruit. Man, sometimes you ain't even got to eat. You create a beautiful fruit in the mind. Shh, you ain't got no time to eat. You too busy acting that out. It might turn into like 1,000 acting trailer parks where the movie set at. It might like 1,000 you being able to do a different character, 1,000 different versions. It might play out as 1,000 different songs you just dropped, 1,000 different things you just drew, 1,000. You just know you fruitful. That's when you know you fruitful. That's when you know you part of the great spirit. If you ain't fruitful, all you gonna do is take, and that got nothing to hand, yeah. You want to take, and it's like got nothing to hand, yeah. Hand something back once you take from this goddamn bowl of grapes, strawberries, the apples, and shit. Like maybe not no apples. A lot of other stuff though, cherries, all the seeds and nuts and stuff like that, almonds. You know what I'm saying? Put it in chocolate, all kind of stuff and shit like that. Shit get hit upside your head. You won't have that in your backyard no more. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit be in your backyard. No more get hit upside your head. You know about that. So I'm trying to help y'all minds, man. I help y'all minds so you'll the Tweety birds fly away and stuff like that. You won't be like 7 generations behind. Crippled in your culture and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can start learning right now. Learn how to plant some corned bean and squash right next to each other and become maize and shit like that. Now, I'm just using that as an example, but this means in the new age, all what I'm talking about right now and seeds and shit like that, your intellectual property. Treat it as such. And your ancestors planted some motherfucking seeds that they was expecting you to water. And I said they was expecting you to put some sunlight on that bitch. Did you forget your contract? See, a lot of y'all punk ass spirits forgot y'all damn contract. All y'all ethnicities. And then we got like one little pocket that separated themselves from even their own ethnicity. This cat's got all the books on how to relate. You know what I'm saying? This cat's got the books. They got the books, like the memory card books and shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, a book is a memory card, technology program. You know what I'm saying? You can plug it in. Shit, you remember faster than someone else because you got the book. And your people helped you with that because they was writing shit down. Oh, that's it. But y'all got to get with program. So you wouldn't be in the situation you in right now. What am I? Feed me, massa, feed me. Oh, I'm saying real shit. You won't be in that energy right now. You won't be in that shit. Won't be in that shit. So your spiritual predecessors, your ancestors, they planted some good old seeds. You forgot. Somebody else figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Made GMOs off of it. Took the last pieces of natural seeds and stuff like that. Took it for their goddamn self. You don't know where it's at. And then you probably be going to the store every day buying a box of famous Amos chocolate chips. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the recipe, where the recipe book at. It's somewhere in the basement of the Vatican. Whole recipe, like a whole recipe book. Like you can never be able to make no chocolate, a little piece of chocolate crumb like that again. It's like, oh, Sarah, little peanut butter sprinkle like that again. It's all recipes. Oh, I'm saying they probably have a good time in England. They probably had a good time with pumpkin pie and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Good time with tobacco. And you know what I'm saying? Lord knows how much they took from Africa. Lord knows how much they took from Asia. I can only speak for here. Protect your cultures. Protect your damn culture. Protect your damn culture. You won't have a giraffe somewhere else and shit like that. We already got eagles in Australia. Eagle, goddamn eagle, or no red cardinal ain't damn, or no blue jay ain't native to no damn England. Shit, let white man tell it. There is now. Oh, I said they having babies and shit like they probably struggling in the atmosphere over there, trying to figure out, man, how far we gotta travel to get back to where it was like right, the sweet spot. Oh, I said real shit. I start peeping, get the fuck this lighter. Okay, fuck that lighter now. I said, fuck that lighter. See that right now. I think ever since I said something about big lighters, here come big brothers, big bros, UK, British kind of England mass. Hey, fuck up all the lighters. Make sure they only got a little bit of fuel in them, no matter if they brand new. I think that'd be psyops for real. I be thinking, man, I got like 3 big lighters. It's starting to make me feel like, man, why I'm buying big lighters now? And I start remembering, did I say something on a live stream about something like, you know what I'm saying? So I start thinking real good. You gotta be careful out here, y'all telling anything look like a dream to them. Anything that they could come out next week and it's on everybody's goddamn beginning. What they call that infomercial or commercial or something. Hey, we got these new lighters, y'all, that burn for 24 hours. Don't get out of here, man. I just created another way to rock us to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Let's create a whole other way to rock us to sleep. But look, y'all got to be in that kind of energy, so y'all gonna be frustrated. Pardon me. So a lot of y'all not frustrated, and a lot of y'all can get out of jail. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. Because we got to know who we all are. All that, I hide behind the like mountaintops and stuff like that. I could throw rocks in my glass house. You don't know where my glass house is in a gated community. You don't know if I got a glass house or not. Talk about yourselves kind of energy. You know, that's part of the past. but we still gotta have some type of circumstance where we have some relatability amongst each other and we are relatable and shit like that. Because we still have people waking up in today, whatever they in. A person could be like in a small energy of waking up, realizing they got cheated on and shit like that. There's no examples out here that lead you into a different direction than like getting out the halfway house. Like I'm going to jail or need a straight jacket or some shit like that. So like just qualities like that, everybody get youthful, everybody don't gotta be communities, but I mean comedians. But in all these communities, lighten up your load, even though if you're going through oppression and things of that nature. Oppression ain't for you to take with you in your mind and shit. That's the only thing we take it with us. You need to understand that. And then if you don't like what you took with you in the spiritual world, that's Yahlahue. You know what I'm saying? And then you heard best right now. I heard you. You know better now right now. You ain't got to be somewhere getting burnt up. Choctaw. Try getting chased by us in the spiritual dream world and on earth. You know what I'm saying? You could be down here in some situation where you just hear it and now you cool. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to all get all lost and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to Yahlahue, the Great Spirit, the Holy Ones, and boom, you'll understand the river flow, the mountaintop, and you'll let the Great Spirit be your rock. And you don't need nothing else to guide you because all words become bullshit in front of you at that point. All actions, and actions speak louder than words. And you'll start to see 95% of the actions is bullshit. So damn thing, Lord knows what you was lost in with before you got that knowledge, when it was just words. Shit, you know what I'm saying? The damn person in your area goddamn rock you to sleep and shit. Someone you knew your whole damn life was rock you to sleep. You're like, damn, am I that dumb? You know what I'm saying? So for real, I gotta wake up in today's time. You know what I'm saying? Wake up in today's time. Now, we talk about early seeds or something like that. So, like, a lot of our tax dollars ain't going towards things that we actually wanted to go towards, but then we actually see where it is going towards. So, I think we need to re-switch the conversation. I can't really be fully in the conversation like y'all when it comes to liberation or respiration. But even due to the fact of y'all don't want that version of it anyway. That's why you see a bunch of natives living regular lives and things of that nature. That you get poisoned trying to get stuck on a reservation or some shit like that. They be like, if you ain't part of like the main, like the last colonization period where they trying to be peaceful and shit like that, you'll be in some rutted shit where it's really a $5 Indian running your shit that probably ain't got nothing, no native in them. They just straight Italian man or something like that, or straight. Oh, it'd be weird and stuff like that. But at some point, it'd be England, straight England mixed with Italian and French man. This cat talk about, yeah, I'm native. I'm 14,000. Man, what? Get out of here, dude. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. This cat run the whole thing. Made sure all his grandkids and shit like that go to school for free and shit like that. It was out here talking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta peep game. It'd be kind of weird when they be coming over and remixing shit. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know what's actually going on. I had another point too. That wasn't my point. I had another point. Hold on. What was my point? No, my point before that. Yeah, all right. So yeah, our tax dollars. So we'll sit here and the tax dollars don't be going because look, you'll get poisoned on reservations and shit like that if you don't stay in one of those ones that are $5 Indian run. You know, so if it ain't no Navajo one or like one pushed west, you know what I'm saying? You in some rutted one. You forced in assimilation anyway, like my grandmother and my mother. You forced in assimilation. You ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So in some way they look at it, you'll get poisoned, you'll get missing, or some goddamn shit on these rinky dinks. So don't pray for that. Don't preach for that. Now with y'all version of liberation, I'm telling y'all don't want that. It might be some a United States general all of a sudden. They might not do it with the guns no more. They might do it with poison though. They just all of a sudden upset because they wife think they dick small or something like that, and they wife was cheating. These guys want to go kill 1,000 Native Americans and shit. Like, oh, I said they want to go kill all like 30 of them up under a white flag, already accepting peace or something. So y'all I'm telling y'all, don't be praying for no reservations. I'm telling y'all don't want that. You don't want that. That's the way the white man can just always have all y'all in one box. Y'all said, nah, you don't want that. I'm telling you, man. Look, peak game. Do a real American history. Y'all don't be doing real American history. Or a lot of y'all don't watch me yet. Or no other Native Americans. So y'all will be like lost. And I got a piece of y'all in me. So I'm here for y'all too. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to understand. There's some weird stuff going on. Don't ask for that type of respiration. Where you won't. We had it as confederations in Indian country. They took that shit down. The reservation was slavery and TP slavery and shit like that. Nah, you don't want that. It'll be some new psyop version. So instead of a general with weapons, they come in with some eugenic version or something like that. They just might get up one day and decide to kill 30 niggas one day. Oh, so I'm telling y'all. Y'all Y'all want that. I'm telling y'all want that. It'd be spooky. And in today's time, nah, we got too much stuff the white boy we didn't allow him to do with our tax dollars for you to even want that. Nah, you don't want that. I'm telling you right now, you don't want that. Any money they give you, you better believe they be hunting on it to get it back. You see what they doing to their damn puppets, they rappers and shit, and comedians and shit, and sports business. Shh, I'm telling you, you don't want no whole land as y'all being in a box and you think you about to be like 10 Martin Luther Kings in one area. It's shit. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all don't know American history. That's it. I don't go to Illinois for that. And you about to change that conversation right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want no little pocket. No, y'all don't want that. Either we all just move in one area, hot days is, you don't want the reservation forced. Y'all thought that's something we asked for. That ain't something we asked for. That was forced. And just had to deal with it because we was here first type shit. You know what I said? Don't get that twisted. Don't get that like that got anything to do with liberation or respiration unless you want your kids missing. Unless you want health problems. Unless you want to be a fat-ass Native American or a fat-ass free man and shit like that. You done lost all goddamn warrior spirit. You done lost all damn ceremonies that had exercise come with it. You just moving around, yeah, that come with it. You look retarded if you ain't joining every day. They can take all that shit from you and shit. You know, you look like Homer Simpson now. No, you look like Marge Simpson now. Y'all said you eat this damn hot dog and hamburger relish sauce. Y'all said this is I'm telling y'all, that's it. You don't know any other trick. That's it. Y'all be bypassing the simple sardine tricks. Y'all want to go towards the further trick. Sardines good. Y'all said that's the shit you look at as nasty. You go get a whole synthetic tilapia fish. Y'all said y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. Damn, y'all fucked up. Damn, y'all fucked up. I'm gonna keep it 100. Y'all low-key fucked up down here. We all fucked up. We fucked up all of our cultural cripples. So y'all ain't alone. We all fucked up. We fucked up together. We fucked up together. We clueless together. We retarded together. That's why we gotta help each other. It can't be infiltrated either. You know what I'm saying? We got to stick together. We know part of the infiltration is the reason we fucked up. We retarded. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get out of that, kick that can down the road and shit like that so we can start standing up again. So you can start realizing, damn, this whole time I had spiritual esoteric arthritis in both kneecaps and shit. Like, I'm sad on the Saturn energy. Y'all was lost. Oh, it's in reverse in the third dimension. Oh, past 300 years, we was lost in Saturnalia holiday or something. You know what I'm saying? You start reading. That's why you weak in the knees. You can hardly speak. You lose. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! You'll wake up real quick. Arthritis in the left kneecap in the spirit world. World Saturnalia ring energy. Stand on your knees, stand down, foot on your neck, work for the rest of your damn generation. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Learn from the natives. We're struggling to this damn day. Struggling to this damn day. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got the peep game. Fuck that shit. But yeah, peep game. So look, check this out. We got some extreme pervert energy going on right now, right? So this is where our tax dollars going towards. Our tax dollars going towards some bullshit. We're gonna watch your kids a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Then like inverting us into some esoteric drag queen shit. So right now they're like watching us try to see what character. Then they're like looking at it in a demonic mirror, like, I like this character. This look good on me. So they like wearing our thoughts and like it's some esoteric mirror. Like because I see, I be floating around because that's the world I come from. That's where I'm always at. That's where I'm trying to tell y'all to go. The holy one, the lighter world, where you get out the heavier dense and the lighter forms that's connected to all the heavier dense forms. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to create golems and shit like that and listen to what people be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Flip some books open. If you want to float around in the Casper the Ghost in the bottom of the Vatican, man, I was flipping over mad books. This is why I started telling y'all, like, man, these cats doing some they try to go back to an older book that the updater book that's more update than that don't work no more because it was in like another shift 2016. I'm trying to tell them no, go backwards, go up to date. They ain't got no more books to use and shit like that. They gotta like collect a gang of books and put them together and try to make one book now. So I'd be like looking at these cats, I'm like, oh, y'all cats are struggling. Y'all cats struggling. Y'all know I'm looking at you. You know what I'm saying? These cats don't be knowing I be looking at them. So I'd be like, this cats don't know I'm looking at them. Oh, Sam be going up under that and shit like, oh, this book weak. Don't use that one. He'd get a weird thought in his head like, y'all don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. That was me in your head. I just drove y'all to America. Like everything, when the wind blow to the west, I was in it. I was in it. I was trying to put y'all into a situation and be like, go that way, go west. That's where God at. You'll get to heaven. And you'll be in this washing machine cycle. Y'all came over here and went Tory Lane's nuts. I'm saying y'all would have shout out to Tory Lanez and shit like that. I'm saying y'all did some. Y'all went crazy in them head. I'm saying come into the I'm saying y'all done lost y'all goddamn mind over here. I'm like, look, no, this the way to heaven. This ain't the way to your beneficial monarchy, take everybody's chocolate and shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about all that. It wasn't about all that. I'm saying y'all gotta learn about spirituality and shit like that so you go crazy in your animalistic natures. We dress like animals, not act as one. Whole different thing. Make sounds as one, not be as one. Whole different thing. Just being things in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Really, that's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. You don't have to over exaggerate. Nobody throwing no spells, no witchcraft on nobody and things. Like, know what I'm saying? Real shit. People just enjoying themselves. You automatically get shaped for God. You just sound like a brick. Somebody try to punch you in the stomach. They hand break. They wrist break. They forearm break. They thought they was taking wrestling class or something like that. They're like, boom, a whole hand become crippled and shit like that. They thought they was boxing for 25 years. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson hand like break and crumble on my pack. On any part of me. That's God body. God gold body bronze. You know what I'm saying? God melt bronze out the sun. The children of the pollen. That's it. Don't go no further than that. You like punching a piece of gold, bitch. What's wrong with you? Shut up. I said, go be a puppet. Go be a pet. Oh, but on that. I see Mike Tyson on dude's shoulders. I seen it. He got little homie. He got little homie. That's what it means to get a little homie. Y'all don't know how to linguistically protect yourselves and shit like that. When you learn how to linguistically protect yourselves, y'all start seeing how y'all still getting whooped with switches and shit in the spiritual world. It's all updated. Y'all don't know how to look at it that way though. Y'all ain't watched the Met Gala. That's why. That's all I see. It's two worlds. Then I always tell y'all it's always like Parasite Eve, what's the other, Silent Hill, or any type of movie or something like that. It go in one round and not the other, like Call of Duty when you are Alcatraz. You know what I said? It's always like that. But y'all don't never know. I guess y'all just watch me and get there. Y'all never take it to your own life because there ain't enough people online fighting. Everybody getting infiltrated. So I'm like, wait a minute. Ain't no spiritual warfare going on right now. How is everybody getting weaker? How the fuck is everybody getting weaker? This is the highest spiritual warfare you at. This is live matrix in the flesh reality. Whole manuscript planned out for 50 years. We here now. They actually doing it. Like, guys, how? This ain't the time to be weaker. This is not the time to be weaker in the fucking mind. You could be led to do something retarded, halfway house, kill yourself, try to kill someone else, be retarded, all kind of shit, don't know what you talking about. This is not the time to be spiritually weak. Hell fucking no. Everything you done got prepared for is now. Ain't no way y'all just sat and watched the Matrix, Avatar, and all this shit. You know, I said you done played the Devil May Cry video games and shit like that. You ain't prepared. You a live adult right now. You ain't prepared. What's the fuck wrong with you? Who raised you? You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Y'all ain't got the spirit. This is the time to not be weak. How is this the weakest time? And you know what I'm saying? Y'all was stronger 2016. Man, y'all was stronger 2020. Whatever they did don't work throughout that little 2020, 2021, 2022, and whatever that worked. Because we was struggling and we didn't know what was going on. We was telling y'all we getting hit all upside our heads with esoteric swords and birdies flying around trying to figure out, damn, what's this? We ain't figure out the shadow band game yet. We was just in the middle of getting it at to be fresh when it's fresh. So we don't know what's going on. We seeing Duke Nukems everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Thumbnails. We don't know what we doing, but we here fighting for y'all shit. All of us. Half of us going to jail. Half of us disappearing. We fighting. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Then y'all like got psyop. Half of y'all knew. Went against it. Half of y'all starting to realize now. But now we out of time. It's like everybody weak though. Then the people who got crippled don't know how to get back up. So it's like, oh, I see it. Like I see it. I see it. We all got Dynasty Warrior. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how y'all don't see that. I don't know how y'all don't say, Lord, I don't know that game. Ain't no way you was raised on that game. And you see y'all retarded. Y'all ain't training y'all brains. Train your funky ass brain. Y'all just watch this. This is what I need to teach y'all, free man. Stop getting so happy. Y'all won't have to go through history realizing half of the people y'all trying to accept was coons too. Y'all got to start to get up, be like, oh no, I was the Buffalo Soldier. My ancestor and ancestor woman that was here, the free man and woman that came Buffalo Soldiers and wanted to stop doing the white woman's hair, they would have looked at Martin Luther King weak. They would have looked at Martin Luther King like, oh, he got a tuxedo on. No, when we came over here, we tried to join the Haudenosaunee. I said we tried to, they tried to join the Confederation, and then we blend in the culture. Or will be no such thing as Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is this coming over here, natives doing what we doing. We are safe haven from when y'all start to realize shit flunked out. White man get weird and start creating things that look like slavery, and then we get mixture cultures and shit like that, but still native shit. Don't get that fucked up. But that's the natural way of how to go about it or shit. But when you get lost, you don't know what else to jump to, and you sound like Martin Luther King. You got a tuxedo on, bow tie, and you start telling your people you let them into a burning church and shit like that. That's how it go. You're far detached from your culture and your own land where the motherfuckers who try to wake you up, you see us in the middle of getting third world country. And right now, we are prisoners of war right now, but this is what the Buffalo Soldiers have seen. So they were like, oh, hell no. And the Asians was like that too. They was like, well, we just make money though. Asians ain't want to fight too much. They was more about the money thing. Even over there in the East, when we dealing with foreign exchange and UN and stuff like that, it's based off distance. Yeah, you can go to war with Asia, but at some point, it's like, what's the purpose based off distance? Y'all get it? That'd be like if Native Americans, we were still in rulership and we want to go to war with China. That'd be the last. We're closer than Europe. So it'd be more of a business deal, even if it's beef, more than anything. So that's why y'all kind of see white man interactions with Asians. And y'all be thinking Trump is scared or whatever the case may be. It ain't really got nothing to do with that. It ain't got nothing to do with business, though. That's bad business, even going to war with China. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's bad business. First of all, we need a meeting ground. Where we going? And then who the fuck about to do all that where our beef got something to do with business in the first place? So that's the whole literary history of white man dealings with Asia. So y'all can't necessarily be looking at that like that too. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all might be like, Trump weak or whatever the case may be. Man, that got some business shit going on. And in Trump mind, that's bad business. Even dealing with all that. You know what I'm saying? You rather go somewhere to deal with Canada. Canada right there. You know what I'm saying? Some shit you could pull fresh off the books from the 1700s in the Vatican. And some shit you could fresh do right now and get a quick result right now. That might take about 5-7 years for anything to even move forward. And who knows what they might get sticky fingers to do in the middle of that 7 to 5 years. Like, start harming us and shit anytime we talk against it. You know what I'm saying? Let's let white boys be busy with something else right now. Oh, these white boys busy with nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Get some tissue, y'all. Saying real shit. We're gonna let white boys be busy with something else right now. Y'all be busy with something else. We're gonna let y'all stop preaching that. Let them be busy with something else. We don't need all that right now. Oh, I'm saying. Oh, shit. It'd be all kind of punk ass drafts, all kind of shit. Yeah, we don't y'all shut up on that, right? Oh, I'm saying. Let China man, let Genghis Khan's goddamn descendant nutsacks and shit feel like they doing something good in business right now. Just to keep them there and shit. Like they ain't even profitable in no area, war or business. Like it's just dumb. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even have no China set right now if that wasn't the case. You got a whole damn $1,200 China set like everybody do in their house. Such as I got one. You wouldn't have been that way if it wasn't the other way. You know what I'm saying? So shut up. Oh, sad, like real shit, like some shit just be business sometimes too, and they if you a slick watch the news sometimes, they good with like wording and you know what I'm saying, manipulate. You were thinking something else, nah, man, behind closed doors, there's some business, and if you ain't business minded and shit like that, you will over exaggerate, get online and be like, we need to do something to China, man, shut up, man, you can rock to sleep, man. What name on your tag right now, dude? You need a game bang on your t-shirt tag, dude. You know what I'm saying? Shit game bang on them Jordans you got on your feet. Oh, man, you game bang on that. Oh, I'm saying, I don't know what the hell wrong with y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, listen, yeah, I got the peak game. Now look, so, think about it. If your grandmother, ancestors or so were like sitting around at the round table, it's like, damn. We created a situation where we're able to have people trust us because we're doing something more relatable. We're not forcing people. That we got the best idea from the Great Spirit to show us how to kind of compartmentalize the area and the minerals and things of that nature, right? So for the most part, let's say the production that come from that is what we're considering taxes. Now, it's going to be up to us to kind of do things with that taxes that benefit everybody. For an example, let's say we take one thing from one area that could benefit another area, and it's just like this allegory from the hood. Crack sells itself. So we don't necessarily have to go through a deficit if the corn, bean, and squash business is allowing the piping system of the water to run. I mean, the clean the water, right? So instead of charging y'all the water bill, or instead of charging y'all the electric bill, we as a country already got some bargain exchange going on with the corn, bean, and squash. So me being a good government, Chief Sachem, Massasoit, Erector Swat, that funding is solely for the piping system to run clean for us as a society to not have a water bill. And here's the thing. Let's say we go through a real, genuine version of recession. That means I'm not forcing y'all in the military or to work as my slaves. It's me having to question y'all in a preaching type of way why y'all don't want to work these jobs that keep the corn, bean, and squash going, knowing that that money funds us to have all the water. Do y'all need me to start creating water bill? I said, now we dealing with good government shit. Now we dealing with good Iroquois type shit. Iroquois. I said, I don't know, shooting. I said, now that sound good, don't it? Shit sound better when you got natural joining thing. Now, I'm just using corn, bean, and squash as an example. Shit, these motherfuckers make trillions off hundreds of things every second. Motherfucker, and one of them might be some shit your grandfather made. The last time you went to Walmart, look on the shelf. Box of famous chocolate chip cookies. I can't even walk outside. All I see is cornflakes. I said everything doing corn, the corn bean, the popcorn. I'm in hell. I'm saying, my body, me, is put on shelves. I'm colonized. That's how I look at it. Y'all look at it like a respiration, which ain't nothing wrong with that. I look at it like, man, I was doing that myself already. Oh, it's on the shelf. I gotta pay for me. Somebody copying me and made me pay for me. What is that? I ain't gonna sell me. You ain't know nothing about no damn. Y'all said like that. This is weird. It get weird. Y'all say we got water bills. Man, think about how Native Americans feel. Y'all don't even think like that. Y'all just think like, hey, it's just a society or something like that. Man, we taught them how to wash their ass and show them where the clear river flows, cold water always at. Where there's, especially in the South Carolinas and shit like that, where there's cold water always at, no matter how much dirt is running through. When the water come up, ain't no dirt in it no more. We don't know why. Think to the Great Spirits. Shit, I barely could find one in the Carolinas anymore. I guarantee. Guaranteed, barely can find a clean water, cold water, no matter how, if it's in the middle of the summertime season type goddamn spring water. You can't even find it. But you somewhere buying smart water and shit like, oh, sad. Learn how to peep gang. Shit was natural. And the shit's on a dollar bill now. The Buffalo Bill deer scan, shit's George Washington face on it now. They done dyed it green. You know what I'm saying? Shit put numbers on it and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? You going to hunt buffalo is worthless now. It's just worthless now. They just fucked everything. This fuck, you feel worthless unless you could goddamn be institutionalized. That's the only way you can feel like somebody. I'm a PhD. That's it. That's the only way you run around in any kind of ego. Some synthetic one. Hey, shout out to all my PhDs out there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't what you do, is how you do it, though. You ain't doing it for nothing cool or nothing like that. You doing it to scam. You doing it to do some Sean Kingston shit, Akon shit, the England Pilgrim ship shit. You know what I'm saying? You get ready to do that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. You know, so you're supposed to be doing some brotherly love, built Philadelphia type shit. We all get it in, how we get it, and how we get it, how we live. Oh, that didn't left. People just get it in and selfish now. Oh, selfish in this mind. Ever since that day, we got property in Texas and shit like that. Y'all don't hear me, though. All right, so let's get in the title. Now, look, peep game. So when we started talking about, or the whole reason I'm bringing up, if there was a right, genuine starting point, just replace that to, if you had a round table with individuals in government. You know that you're going to utilize what we're considering taxes to be in a position where it makes life easier for us if we're already living off the land natural and we're updating technology. So it ain't what we do, it's how we do it. So we will be able to do it in a more positive way. And things of that nature, and do the same thing we doing now. And here's another thing too. Don't let, goddammit, white boy tell you they created the wheel when they know the Incas had the chariots and the horses already on the wheel. We made the wheel.
Like, and that was before colonization. So how is y'all even got movies about that? How in one breath y'all know we had the wheel over here already, and then destroy our shit, and then in another breath y'all claim y'all brought the wheel and horses over here. When y'all got over here, we was better on horses than y'all. So I don't get it. That's weird. We was better on horses than y'all, and we had chariots already with the wheel. Y'all just came and took that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's weird. That's kind of weird. I thought about that because I did hear some in history or some Google scholarship saying that the white boy brought the wheel. No, you didn't. All them Incas and shit like that was rolling around on damn wheels already, especially Peru and Mexico. The real Tupac, like my thumbnail, that's the real Tupac, a Native American, bitch. All said that the third or the fourth goddamn Sapa serpent of the goddamn Incas. And Inca mean confederation, not a group of a species that don't exist no more. No, there's all the Native Americans who came together to create a confederation. All them tribes and bands who decided to make a government confederation, and then it was just the Inca. Just like when y'all hear Hopewell or the Adena, it's not saying that's specific because they try to remix history and put themselves in it with our folklores. It's not saying Adena was or Adena was an actual race of natives or indigenous, or it's not, or Paleo Indians or whatever the case may be. It's saying those the type of structures or culture we had. Still the same Native Americans, just different bands and tribes coming together creating confederations. That's it. So don't let them get you lost. Like that's how they got y'all lost in the 5 civilized tribes. Like we wasn't all different bands, and then you just had people getting civilized and whatever the jet. So that's why you only gonna get them type of pictures of the original Native Americans. It's like me, not this new version that they be speaking online. That's some psyop shit. That's some new version shit. That ain't, when you go to the pictures, you look at a bunch of me's and then you go and then you see them next to a damn Jesuit or something like that. That's that Jesuit trying to play the chief and start to change our languages and shit like that. In our mind, it's us trying to get along. No, it says us like, yeah, this is our shit because it's more of us in numbers. But we started to get downsized, and they just take your culture and cosplay it and shit. So now we got some new updated version of it, right? Where they take everybody's characters and wear it because they don't got no spirit cloth. So they just a spirit and a body. They don't have a mind. Their whole mind is made up from other people's cultures and mathematical programs about life. So they always in search for fulfillment. They lack, so they have to be in search because they come after the fact. So now they look at our characters as clothes and they wear it. They're like, ooh, I like this one. Let me wear this one. And now this is where our tax dollars goes towards people who in that starting point. So we know Europe brought that drag queen energy and all that other shit, native hobbyism, and a whole bunch of other shit. So now they're doing it with freemans and everybody now. So now they're online cosplaying as us, and watching my channel to do witchcraft shit to update their books that they stole from our people, to write down, observing just what we doing, and then trying to do some caricature shit, right? But it's really being an esoteric pervert and a drag queen because you ain't yourself, and you justifying the reason behind you're doing it for some faulty shit that only lead to somebody's family getting rich. Nothing to do with you getting ready to go to heaven or anything of that nature, or you getting ready to be relatable or whatever. So it shall stay tainted. It shall remain nothing to be taught. So when we think about hidden, ain't nobody's hidden no knowledge from y'all. Not no Mason or nothing like that. And if they is hiding something, they just hiding what they stole from you. You know what I'm saying? The books that you might be claiming that they're hiding, it never was books for you in the first place. It's just books about how to control humans. So they'd take a whole bunch of people's cultures and make Masonic manuscripts on how to keep control of these things. And if people get out of control, figure out bribery ways to put people back in that mental state. So they over believe in chakras. They believe in it in a synthetic way. This is why they're losing, and well, they never had influence, but they're losing the ability to bribery other people based off influence and things of that nature. This is why even on the news, they always need other ethnicities and things of that nature. They don't have no layering quality. So that's a rejection that they don't see from a spiritual perspective because they already on a train or the seed of not giving a fuck. So they're following their ancestors that have evaporated. So they're left to come up with their own decision and still compete with other spirits that's saying I'm back and just cope with, well, I'm upholding something. That's why I'm in a nepotism position better than you. But it's always going to be, you still look more Homer Simpson. the practices still don't really work for you, something wrong with your health, and you can only cope with that. So end up being somebody under the stairs, somebody behind the walls, someone who have to stay in the shadows, but still not practicing what they preach. You was born here in the light with everybody else. In your mind, you're making up you have to be in the shadows, but you're here having to create a synthetic version about being in the shadow. So it could be somebody right in your face, but it's an undercover cop energy. That's somebody going to hell. You practice manipulation. So you only take what you make up in your mind, what you act like. I think people got the wrong concept of what hell is and try to figure out ways to debunk it too much to feel comfortable about still going to hell. You know what I'm saying? Where hell is just how we created the concept to dream. An animal can't do that long because their stimuli as attention span ain't that long. So as a spiritual size, they haven't expanded and contracted. Birth, life, deterioration, and death as many times. Thank you so much for the cash app call, Scott. So for the most part, you can't. So they got grace. Now you're getting ready to become an atmosphere. That's why you can harness thoughts so long that bend as attention span that bends in and become your lifespan. This is why you live longer than an animal. So when you don't do that right, you get in reverse. And then for the most part, you feel to realize what motivates you to do anything externally. That's the juice, not what you could come up with in your own mind as organ implosion on the after effects. Or if I could not care about the after effects, and that mean I'm light. How's you light if something heavy motivated you to do something in the first place? Anything we do is like an orgasm, a thought, a word, an expression, an action. All of these are small forms of orgasm. So this is what you're developing in your mind from the spiritual space that you are in. And we know where you're coming and we know where you're going as far as what your spiritual concept like to make up when they make up minds and make up awarenesses and forms to come into and things of that nature. So a person already being some rooted racism or some rooted shit of a dislike by self-reflecting, exercise it by self-projecting, and then think if I can copy somebody's culture who's not involved in a thought or light, then that don't mean it affect me. But when a person is in a lighter thought and feeling, that lighter thought and feeling ain't a heavy one to motivate them to dislike someone else in the first place. So if a person get placed into a heavy thought, then they're fighting fire with fire for the great spirit because they're fighting something that they resisted within themselves from something outside of them that haven't resisted that within themselves. So this is an unbalanced person that has to be balanced from you, whether they think or appear to win or slaughter you or you slaughter them. Even if they kill you, that nature in their mind made them think they won just in this reality. But they made up a mind, so after they die, that's the only thing that they're dealing with. The person who had grace come back and go to the holy ones. You could die for good reasons, and you could be die for bad reasons. But I think people got the wrong concept of hell. So a person could just be in hell all day in their own imagination. And then don't think that got anything. So they can make movies out of like shit like Inception and then have a total different concept when it's a movie about hell. Yet where else is hell instead of a thought? Hell is only when you make up in your mind. So we made these things. You had to be a hellish spirit to bring that into existence. And now we have examples of people being stuck in hell. And we have examples of people not being stuck in their mind. And it's a yin and yang to everything. You could be a person not stuck in your mind doing natural, relatable things. And you could be a person not stuck in your mind to cope with your negative pervert shit or whatever the case may be. Of course, a serial killer could probably cope in their mind to not care or have compassion about the people they kill. That don't mean anything. You going to hell. It ain't what we do, it's how we do it. You see what I'm saying? So you got to peak game. And a lot of humans ain't got it like that down here. I see it. Especially like 95% in the government. They ain't got it like that. You know, got it like that. I don't even know why y'all out here even trying to cosplay as anybody. You know, ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, this is extra curriculum. Not no bullshit I can cope with what I'm negatively doing because I could go get a book in the Vatican from the 1600s copying my people, copying Native Americans. I was like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You better learn what the fuck life is about. Bitch, you got a dream. Or be born in a world where you don't dream. You know what I'm saying? Well, fuck you then. Y'all say go to hell. Don't give a fuck what you do in real life. That's it. You ain't about to take who you killed. You ain't about to take the money. You ain't about to take the match. You ain't none of that shit with you. You will take the mind state that manifested that with you. Thank you so much for the cash. I appreciate that for the bottom of real shit. And you could think all day about, well, I could think about being in heaven. You gotta think about that because you ain't actually practiced that shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't practicing protecting the atmosphere and the environment here, especially with all these stupid ass drones now. If you ain't even practicing the atmosphere and the environment you was born into, what the fuck you think you gonna be born into that is already an atmosphere and supplied for you? That's dumb as fuck. That don't even make no sense. That don't even make no sense. Since I don't know what people be thinking and things of that nature. But I mean, let people do what they do. But at some point, we gotta know what's going on. We got some like pervert shit going on where our money and our taxes is going towards shit that only deals with white boy culture, washy shoe culture. I'm not interested into if I'm having a whole bunch of people's tax dollars. First of all, what I'm doing wouldn't need that type of military, that type of exercising of I always got to be worried about a threat because I know what I did in the past energy. First of all, that wouldn't be there. Second of all, I would have to downsize because I need people to stop wanting to participate. Like the whole world will be my military, like kids, everybody and shit like that, just because I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, I will have to downsize in that way, not slaughter people saying, nah, we just don't need all y'all. And we really ain't going through nothing right now. And so all I do is pick up the phone. Anybody from another continent, shit, if we ain't chilling, passing around a peace pipe, shit, ain't really much problems going on. We all can eat. There's enough land for everybody. So at that point, I still can't see the motivation behind why I need to secretly watch everybody's kids with a drone, or why do I need to exercise my money on some type of AI shit, and then I want people to be who they ain't. So I want everybody to be an esoteric drag queen. So I will have to think about that. Why do I want everybody to be an esoteric drag queen? And what is the reasons why I will make this cool? What will be the reason? Like, because there's so much other things I can spend this everybody's tax dollars on that's actually beneficial and actually intelligent. I can't blind necessity and convenience with technology as we moving forward with technology. No, this is this technology we're creating to make something more convenient, not technology that'll help us all be mathematicians. So for the most part, wait a minute. So I start thinking about that. So first of all, what wouldn't exist is a sex doll. What wouldn't exist is no damn drone. What wouldn't exist is all of our money going to nuclear weapons, first and foremost, right? There will be circumstances where everybody not crippled, so you're not fighting over Jordans. Everybody in their school is teaching people how to build the silhouette and the rubber. So by the time you graduate, you should probably have your own shoes. And that's how we did the moccasins and things of that nature. So the Wakans moccasins. So at some point, it shouldn't even be something you fighting over. It's a necessity of your life. And if you're fighting over it, it's because of the designs and the way you put it together. It's way colder than someone else, and that's what's getting you more bitches, or that the females who wove it better because of what else you did. So you got that energy if you did better, whatever the other guy did, to be jealous. That's the only thing we ain't about to be robbing and killing people because they got something based upon white boy creating a game only they can win in. Then when someone get crumbs in it in an area amongst all of us, then you got to worry about two fights. When you walk outside, then the white man, when you try to get above middle class, then motherfucker, is you lost or not in the sunken place, and is you getting ready to do right with the money or cripple your own culture and shit like that, and just be used as a narrative. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, it's like too many fights, too many unnecessary fights. There's too many unnecessary fights before you can even start on working on getting uncrippled, standing back up as a people again. You got about 40,000 different fights before you even make the decision like that's the route to go. Give up in the middle of time. You're like, hey, everybody, electricity should be free. So let's all just not pay the electricity bill or something like that, things of that nature. The next door neighboring, it's going to go one ear and out the other, cross the street, one ear and out the other. Everybody you talk to at your school or at your job or sports crew, one ear and out the other, jump online, one ear and out the other. That plan stopped that day. You know what I'm saying? You never said that plan. So that's how weak all y'all is. You see what I'm saying? Real shit. You got to think about what they going to do. Lock all y'all up? They going to overcharge all y'all? Well, they're going to hit everybody upside the head with a sword because ain't nobody pay the electricity bill over the world. So if everybody from New York to California stop getting Canada rich, paying the electricity bill and things of that nature, you mean to tell me all these jails is big enough to throw everybody away or extra charge everybody like we give a fuck about paying that first bill? So what you going to be overcharging until you die? Yes. So you either gonna just leave the electricity on for everybody and let's come up with a new plan and a new tax tariff or some shit like that about something that's more relatable or some shit like that, or this look like some retarded shit that we paying just to get exercise psyops on. You know what I'm saying? Like that, but if y'all don't know how to come together like people like that, y'all funky. That's it. It's like that simple. It ain't gotta be nothing deeper and nothing else. Nobody gotta put no hands on nobody. Nobody gotta get out and protest. Nobody gotta walk the streets for white man to figure out if they want to push a button or not to explode everybody or make the bridge collapsing somehow. Or, you know what I'm saying? Somehow. So just poison everybody like they did in Native Americans. Just somehow. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this shit could be simple. Everybody could be all peaceful where they at and shit like that, and mission accomplished. Nobody want to do Grand Theft Auto missions without the goddamn without the automobiles. I don't know why. Y'all all content creators right now anyway. You know what I'm saying? All y'all already, even if you in your car, y'all ain't going nowhere. Why y'all don't want to be a whole live connection, everybody get together, Grand Theft Auto mission, and nobody got to even turn on a car? You know what I'm saying? It's like, this shit can be so simple, but y'all think like retarded or some shit. But you like money, right? You like money, right? You think you're getting scammed by the government, right? What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Pay my phone bill. And I'm right along here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just reminding y'all how weak we are right now. Everybody weak. I'm saying everybody weak. But at least got to put the word out there to let you know you piece from a strong spiritual background though. You know what I'm saying, your blood. But a lot of times, man, y'all ain't even awakened to that, man. Y'all just gonna go sit in front of the Jordan line for a little bit and shit. I said it's in the Jordan line. You probably thinking God right now is springtime. It ain't wintertime and shit like that. Because the shit, that show ain't gonna stop you. It ain't gonna stop you. You just like, man, I ain't gotta wear my pelly now and shit. I gotta wear my big bubble coat now. I'm saying I just retarded shit. I gotta go sleep and don't care about it now. Good conversations with everybody and shit is war. Y'all can't say shit, man. Lord Jesus Christ, y'all ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, we go on Google and see all y'all right now because drones flying around. So y'all got a peep game, man. It's like, damn, like, listen where your tax dollars going towards. Y'all say our tax dollars going towards pervert shit that none of us would be sitting around discussing like, yeah, this is a good idea. Let's do this and shit like that. Ain't nobody sit around want to float around look at people's kids. And don't nobody want to float and get online and shit like that and teach people how to be a cosplayer or something like that. That's an esoteric drag queen, man. Be yourself. Man, if we using that for new movies or something like that, or AI, that's cool. Information and shit like that. Man, don't get up here and be like, hey, you could be this whole digital image. And, that's phony. I don't even want to do something like that if I need a better album cover, some certain shots in a movie that I don't quite feel up to be Jackie Chan and do my own stunt there or something like that, man. Once it get past the whole psyop, I don't know who I'm talking to online type shit. Oh, that's phony. No, I don't want my tax dollars going towards that. Nah. That's esoteric pervert, goddamn drag queen. I don't even want to do that. You think I want to sit up here and waste a whole 2 hours making AI when I can just get up here and click live? I'm me already. Me already. Y'all said real shit now. If you want to create a system where we can make this better, y'all already did that too. You make this better. Walt Disney, Universal Studio, everybody on these lands could get rich. I'm with it. I'm ready. Y'all said all this other side that I ain't Remick. All the other psyop shit that's coming with it. Riffram got them in the Sitters movie. I am to all the other shit that come with it. Nah, man, I'm on it like if we got some new ways to make things easier. We can go ahead and get it in while we can get it in while it's good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be at Mount Paramount. You know what I'm saying? Mama in the toy like Mount Paramounts and shit like that on top of the mountain. Don't make no more movies and shit like that and make $1 trillion off my people no more. Y'all done made enough money off cars and movie and the goddamn director whole studio names and shit. I'm tired of you even got a whole General Sherman Tecumseh. Man, get out of here, dude. This cat took the whole my people spirit to go slaughter other Native Americans and niggas. You know what I'm saying? And Asians who want to stop building on the railroad track and shit and feel like they can get as much money as the white man. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to take this. We're going to kill the Bruce Lee spirit. All right. We killed the Indian spirit, killed the nigger spirit. Time for us to kill the Bruce Lee spirit. Let's kill the dragon. Let's kill the Chi-Chi. And ever since then, it's just 1,000 movies over here in subtitle directed by a white man getting rich. That's it. That's everybody's spirit getting slaughtered. Don't y'all understand that? What's wrong with y'all? You got Arabs and Asians over here right now working at Popeyes and shit like that with their shoulders out. Whole Christian cross and Jesus Christ face. Oh, Lord, listen. Man, y'all something wrong with y'all. Something wrong with y'all. Something went too far. I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? But everybody started waking up and birdies flying around their head too late. A lot of y'all ain't like clear that fog early enough. I said a lot of y'all ain't clear that fog early enough. You got Tweety birds flying around your head. Goddamn the birds, they done ate all the damn corn around you. You done woke up, forgot how to plant corn. You don't know how to plant corn, nothing no more. I said all the corn little pieces got ate up by the birds that was flying around your head and knocked out and shit like that with goddamn esoteric sword. P. Diddy goddamn all gray now. He can't use Ozempic and other shit and hair dye and shit. So he all gray now and shit like that. Cause you know what I'm saying? He's just now waking up and starting stars and birdies flying over his head and shit like that. He can't do nothing for himself. His family ain't none of them. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no jail for him to be in, nothing. His lawyer phony, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got the peep game. You just like y'all waking out of slumps. Y'all waking up out of slumps a little too late. Y'all waking up out of damn slumps a little too goddamn late. Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Y'all say, you know, you wouldn't be sitting around doing this with no damn body's tax dollars and shit like that. Say, yeah, I think this is about to push technology forward. Let's make everybody want to be Big Mama's house. I said, let's make everybody want to be Tyler Perry, Medea at the barbecue. I said some bullshit. I said Poetic Justice Part 2, Medea Edition. I said some bullshit. That's what they want everybody to do. That's what they want everybody to do. I say they want everybody to sit up here and be retarded and spend hours on something you could have been done. So all your real creativity get ready to go in the back seat. And then you get ready to replace it with washi Sue creativity. It ain't even creative. It's just you about to cosplay. Cosplay yourself. You get ready to reduplicate what you already are. The white man getting rich off of it again and shit like that. It's you. White man get ready to come up with a program. Hey, 1990, 18,005 a month and stuff like that. And you can make this digital software or something like that and click upload to be you again. I say this white man is getting paid off us being us. I'm tired of that shit. We come up here talking real good on Streamlabs, StreamYard. Here go white man. Hey, you could talk for longer hours if you just pay $50. Listen. Y'all better wake the fuck up, for real. Wake up. Wake, knock. Who's there? Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on my soul. Y'all see how slick that shit be? That shit be slick as hell and shit like that. Be real slick. You be thinking like, oh yeah, you just found something and you made it lit. You the damn Lisa Leslie or the goddamn it Michael Jordan of it, WNBA or NBA of it and shit like that. Oh, it's all these stipulations and shit like that. Oh, I'm saying you might second question it because you got it in while they're getting this good. So you're not caring about the little people in that world at that point. So you already did everything. Then when people start complaining, you ain't fighting a real fight. Then when you got all that money, they start attacking your ass and start recouping and shit like that. Here come the cowboys, esoteric cowboys. They come recouping and shit like that. Now you want to understand everybody's sentiment or something like that. Where you ain't know you was getting used the whole time to be the face of something. You just thought you was accepted in some type of secret brotherhood. They showed you real quick you ain't shit. Shut your ass real quick you ain't shit. They showed you real quick you ain't shit. God damn it. Take it from the damn natives, bitch. We tried for 400 years. You see how crippled we is? Oh, that shit. We tried. We tried to be coons, tried to be the police, tried to be their military, tried to be their goddamn it interpreters for trade routes and shit. We tried it all and still got hit upside the head with a damn sword and woke up. No one could get back on their knees. I said no one can stand back up again. Whole culture crippled. Whole culture in somebody's movie, E.T. movie. Whole culture in somebody's sports. Whole culture on somebody's helmet. Whole culture in somebody's car engine. Whole culture on somebody's street. Indianola. I stay right there. I stay where I'm at already. And I say it's like whole culture on somebody. Yeah, I'm saying. Jesus. Y'all been warned. You goddamn niggas been warned. Naggarants. And you damn spicks. And you damn wetbacks. And you got tight. All y'all been warned. You know what I'm saying? They hitting y'all freemans hard right now. And the Puerto Ricans. They hitting freemans and Puerto Ricans hard right now. I see it. And they using Jamaicans to do it. Fake engine India, Arab, Asians to do it, Sean Kingston's to do it, Jamaicans. They definitely use all the Jamaicans to do it. Y'all, man, protect yourselves and y'all cultures, man. Protect yourselves, and I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're now listening to the Modern That Terry's Move. I am the Royal Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry our God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. I'll be back at y'all today.